Chapter 1 Mesmerized. It was Stick Cat's favorite time of day, early morning in the big city. Goose, his human, had risen early and put some food in his bowl. The sound of his breakfast being poured woke Stick Cat up, but he didn't mind. He liked early mornings. Stick Cat jumped out of his box, exited the bedroom after a healthy stretch, and crossed the living room. He hopped up to his favorite perch, the big windowsill, to enjoy the start of the day. He loved to watch the city wake up. As Goose showered and dressed, Stick Cat rested on the windowsill and watched as daylight began to illuminate the city. As the sun rose, he watched thousands of windows throughout the city begin to glow orange, yellow, and gold with that early morning light. Goose approached him as Stick Cat stared out the window. "It's pretty, isn't it?" he said, and scratched Stick Cat behind the left ear. It was one of his favorite places, and Goose knew it. Stick Cat turned his head and allowed Goose to scratch behind his right ear, too. "See you tonight," Goose said. He patted his pockets to ensure that he had his cell phone, wallet, and keys. He did, and he left. Stick Cat turned back to the window. On these summer mornings, Stick Cat loved to watch the building across the alley the most. It's where Mr. Music tuned the pianos in the old factory and played short concerts for Stick Cat. In the summer, that building would catch the very first daylight. But it was what happened next that always caught and kept Stick Cat's attention. As the morning minutes passed, the sun rose slowly higher, and buildings off to Stick Cat's left began to cast shadows on Mr. Music's building. For several minutes, he watched as the shadow from one skyscraper's pole slid along the building. There was a flag atop that pole, and since it was a breezy morning, it flapped in the wind. Stick Cat had seen it before on many other summer mornings, but it remained fascinating to him. Everything else moved so slowly, methodically, and deliberately, but the shadow from that flag flapped and shimmied. It made Stick Cat think that the morning was waving at him, welcoming him to the new day. He watched it, and watched it, and watched it, mesmerized, until something startled him out of his trance. "Stick Cat!" It was Edith.